G'day guys, welcome to my Iron Spides feature video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about NRL's round 24's predictions and tips for 2023 guys. Let's get started. So starting off with this first game of this match, we see the Manly Sea Eagles going up against the Panthers. Now, in this game, I just think that Manly will do well, but the Panthers have been doing pretty solid lately, and know for a fact that no Isaac Targo is in there, so Braden Hoskin goes into that centre spot for the team, number 3. I don't know about any other changes, but all I know is that Manly won't win this game. This one will be an easy match. Panthers will definitely win by 13 plus. All because Jerome Luai, Nathan Cleary, Brian To'o, Dylan Edwards, Sinaya Toffa, all those players will just hammer the Manly team. And all I can think of for Manly is they'll do well. Maybe they'll score 1 or 2 tries here and there, but it won't happen with them winning. If Manly can get a win, that will be a huge upset, but it won't happen for sure. I just think that Manly won't win. Panthers will. Panthers 13 plus. Manly are just doing not good at all for their season, and I just think that they'll improve hopefully in the upcoming season. But for the Panthers, I'm going to go 13 plus by 28 points by a big margin in this game. Yes, 28 points in this game to beat Manly in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Sharks going up against the Titans. Now, this game will be a difficult one because the Sharks, they're another team that haven't been doing well at the moment, and how the way that they're performing is not that great. No William Kennedy still, so you've still got Connor Tracy at fullback position for the team. No Matt Moylan still for the side, so you've still got Braden Trindle in that number 6 position for the team. This game, I don't think AJ Brimson is playing, so you've still got Jaden Campbell in that fullback position for the Titans team. But then again, in this match, the Titans, they've been doing it solid. They're doing really well. They're a good team. And I don't want to bag them out because I thought they were going to be like a difficult team to play, like going up against like another team. But then again, Jaden Campbell has been doing absolutely really well. Got to give credit to him. He's doing absolutely really solid for the team. And without him, I just don't think there's any talent for the Titans team. So, in this game, I reckon the Titans will win. Sharks won't, because how the way they're playing at the moment is just not that great. But I can see the Sharks winning, but it's not 100%. I reckon it'll be maybe say 50 or 60% chance, but for the Titans, 100% chance. So in this game, I am going to go with the Titans by 1 to 12, by 12 in this game to defeat the Sharks in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Broncos going up against my Parramatta Eels. Now this game will determine if the Eels can make a mark. But I can see the Eels playing well. I don't think that the Eels will make a win. And if they do, possibly 40 to 50% chance. but Broncos 100% chance. Because still no Regan Campbell-Gillard, and still no Mike Osebo or Isaac Lumi. So Isaac Lumi is out with an injury, and Mike Osebo is out with suspension. So I don't know when Mike Osebo will return. So if you ask me, guys, when he will return, I will have no idea. So yeah, so Bailey Simonson goes into that number 2 spot in that game. So this match will be a very solid one, but Adam Reynolds is back onto that number 7 spot for the team. Let's hope that he does not get ruled out. If he does, Eels will win. Eels will win this game. But at the moment now, Broncos will win, not by a big margin. I could see a 1-12 scoreline in this game, because the Eels have been doing really well against the Dragons last week, and in the second half against the Dragons, Eels were just coming back and getting the job done for the team and scoring a lot more tries in that game. But I just think the Eels will do well, but I just think the Broncos will be too strong against the Parramatta Eels. So I'm going to go with the Broncos by 6 points in this game, by 1-12 in that scoreline. The next game of this match, we see the Rabbitohs going up against the Dragons. Now, in this game, the Rabbitohs, well, basically the Dragons, last week they played against my Parramatta Eels. 26 points to 20 the scoreline was, and the Dragons played really well in the first half, but not in the second half, unfortunately. They just can't get a win at the moment, and I just don't see it happening against the Rabbitohs. But it's playing at Barlow Park in Cairns, one of the Country Bank stadiums, another one for the locals. So yeah, it's going to be another good cracking game. And for a fact that the Rabbitohs lost last week against the Cronulla Sharks, it's going to really determine that if the Rabbitohs can bounce back and win this game against the Dragons, which I do see it happening, because how the way they're playing, they're alright, but I could see them getting a big win against the Dragons. Look, I reckon the Dragons are doing well, but they're a team that cannot make in the top 8 at the moment, and they're struggling. I know for a fact that they are, and I just don't see it happening. But I'm not trying to bag them out. I'm just trying to say that they're not a top 8 team, because at the moment they're struggling. They cannot win, and I just don't see it happening against the Rabbitohs. Plus, in this match, the Rabbitohs are $1.10 and the Dragons are $7. So most likely the Rabbitohs will win, definite for sure. I am going to go with the Rabbitohs 13 plus by 24 points, a big margin here to defeat the Dragons in this game. The next game of this match, we see the West Tigers going up against the Warriors. Now, in this game, far out. This is playing at FMG Stadium in Waikato in Hamilton, New Zealand. Home of the Chiefs, Waikato Chiefs for the rugby union side. This game is going to be interesting. Playing in Waikato in Hamilton. We're basically my local town would be of the heritage, my side. So yeah, it's quite unique to see a team going to New Zealand and playing in FMG Stadium for the first time. Well, not for the first time, but maybe second time or third time. Haven't seen them playing in a while, so it's going to be one hell of a joyride, because usually the West Tigers and the Warriors play either Leichhardt Oval or Campbelltown Stadium. So yeah, it's quite interesting, quite different, something new, something to refresh about. But anyway, this game will be a good cracking game. The West Tigers, they're a team that cannot make a win. I'm just going to have to say that to you now. they're a side that can win the wooden spoon. I have to tell you that now. The Warriors, third on the ladder, absolutely improving. I've just got to say, I'm very proud of you boys. You're absolutely like doing the hard work out there and making it look so refreshing. And the Warriors, they're a good team. But I could see this happening. 13 plus, Warriors to win, and Sean Johnson to make 2 assist tries in this game. So that one will definitely happen. I could see it maybe 80% chance. But yeah, this game will be a very ordinary one, but I'm going to go with the Warriors 13 plus by 28 points by a big margin to defeat the West Tigers in this game. The next game in this match, we see the Roosters going up against the Dolphins. Now, in this game, I'll be going down there at Allianz or SCG or wherever it is, but I think it's at Allianz. So I'll be going down there with Entertainer, so stay tuned for that. I'll be doing a definite vlog down there, so yeah, stay tuned for that. But hopefully it'll be great, and I'll be doing it also with Hainsey. So yeah, I'm just excited for that. But anyway, the Roosters, they're not a good team at the moment. They're falling down behind. I don't know what the hell's going on with them. I thought they were a great team, but nah, fortunately not. But for the first time against the Dolphins, this is a side that will make a mark, will have a good defense and attack capability and speed and power and agility. I could see the Dolphins having a really great game. So Cody Nikorima goes into that #1 position for the team, which leads to Hamiso Tupuafidau at #3. Interesting lineup that is, which sees also Billy Smith in that #3 position for the team. You still got James Tedesco and Daniel Tupou 1-2. So in this game, it's going to be hard. It's going to be tough. Allianz Stadium, I've been there before. Roosters are not a good side, and I just think the Dolphins will win. I guarantee it to you, but for the Roosters, I don't know. It's an I don't know decision for me. So in this match, I'm going to go with the Dolphins by 1-12 by 10 points in this game to defeat the Roosters in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Storm going up against the Raiders. Now, in this game, well, the Storm are a really good team. They've been absolutely amazing for the season, which leads to Jerome Hughes and Xavier Coates back from injury. So that's going to really bump up their confidence and going up against Raiders. This is a team that can, I don't know, that they're a team that can win, but against the Storm, this is another hard game to pick, because these two sides are a very hard team to beat. And plus, last time I saw this happening, the Raiders won against the Storm at Amy Park in this game, last time they played. And with Sebastian Chris, unfortunately he is out for the season due to an injury. So Jordan Rapana in that #1 position for the team, which leads to Ethan Strange at #3. I think he's making his debut, so congratulations on you if you're making your debut or not. So yeah, in this match, I think that it will definitely be 1-12. I think that Raiders will win, and I think it will be a good cracking game, because the Raiders, last week they've been playing really well, and 22 points to 18 against the West Tigers. I just think it will be a very hard game, and I am going to go with the Raiders 1-12 by 6 points in this game to defeat the Melbourne Storm. And finally, the next game of this match, we see the Knights going up against the Bulldogs. Now, this game will be another good cracking game happening in McDonald Jones at Knights home match. So, in this game, it's going to be tough. It's going to be rough. Knights been improving really well. I would have thought that they'll be falling behind and not improving, but they are. Bulldogs. This is a side that can improve slowly and slowly and slowly. With Josh Adokar, Jake Averillo, Matt Burton, Toby Sexton, Braden Burns, yeah, like you name it, like with those players out there in that side, it's going to be tough against the Knights, and I reckon they'll do well. Josh Adokar is very hard to beat with his speed, agility, and power, so the Knights need to really do the homework for Josh Adokar against him, because it's going to be hard for either Dominic Young to defeat Josh Adokar if he can. So Dominic Young needs to aim up his game and focus on Josh Adokar, which I think he will. But no Bradman Best, so Anare Tawala goes into that number 4 position for the team, and I do think that he will have a great game also too. So in this match, I am going to go with the Knights by 1-12 in this game by 10 points to defeat the Bulldogs in this match, because I just think that since it's the Newcastle Knights home game, I reckon they'll have a great game and definitely win against the Bulldogs. Anyway guys, that's all for me. Make sure you do like and subscribe guys, and I'll see you guys next time. And also I will be doing Roosters versus Dolphins vlog, so go and check it out when it'll be coming soon. So yeah, go check it out, and I'll see you guys next time. It will be coming soon. Take care, and have a good one.